Hi, and welcome to RNY Inside Learning Hub. This is the 26th video of the Java series. In this video, we will understand the structure of Excel file to write and read a data using a JXL and Apache Py. Okay, so I have 2019 version of Excel. So whenever we create an Excel file, it's called a workbook technically. As you can see, my window, I will zoom. As you can see, we we have an option to create a workbook. Okay, so blank workbook. As soon as I click on here, so the blank workbook will be created, which we call as a file in normal term, but technically it's called a workbook. Okay. Okay, so workbook is a group of sheet, the group of sheet. One, I am zooming again. The seed 1, seed 2, and seed 3. Okay, so we can create a multiple seed in a workbook, so that's why we called a group of seeds, and every seed has a column and row. Okay, this is a column. Okay, and this is a row. Column, 1 second. So 1 second. One row, and this column. Okay, when a row and column come together, then that create a cell where we store our data. Every cell is uniquely identified. That's what we called a cell address. Okay, so this is a B3 is a cell address, or in under the cell we store our data like name, age, address, you know, mobile number, like that. So we stored our data under a cell. Okay, so this is a cell data and this is cell address. B3 is a cell address. B6, this is cell address. D6 is a cell address. E6, sorry. Okay, so hope you guys understand the concept of the Excel. So now, so let's understand how we can handle Excel file on Java. For now, we will use the JXL library. After that, we will move into an advanced version with Apache Py. Okay, so let's jump into our Eclipse. So I'm going to create an new package. Sorry. Okay, Excel file, and under the Excel file, I will create another package, uh, JXL file library. Okay, JXL library. Okay, before creating a program to handle a Excel file, we require configure a library that will help to do that. So open any browser, okay, and search JXL library for Java, and click the first link, java.java2s.com. Okay, and download it from here. Okay, so and right click on a project and click the build path and select the configure build path. Okay, one second, I'm doing this so much. Okay, right click, then where build path. Okay, configure build path. I will write a step in video description. Okay, configure build path, then you will navigate a library screen, then click add external jar. Okay, then choose your jar, this jar. Okay, I have downloaded already. Okay, and now click and open. Okay, now as soon as the library will show here, then click apply and close. Okay, so I have already configured, so I will not go to do that again. Okay, okay, now I'm going to create a new class, write a data into a Excel file. So we are going to create a Excel file and then write a data into a file. Now file, so we required a file class, file path, new file path, new file. Okay, so far we have covered data writing into a file and data reading from the file, file reader, file writer, buffer writer, file input stream, file output stream in previous video. Hope you have watched the earlier video of the series. If not, then I am requesting you to please watch it. Okay, to understand the concept of the file read and write concept. Okay, so we required we need to import the location of the file class. So I am requesting you please write manually for more practice. Okay, as because mostly interviewer will you know uh, tell you to write a program in notepad. Okay, and then run it via cmd. So file class is located in the java.io package, and now we need to create a excel file in any location. In so we have created a file resource file location. So I'm going to create another you know an excel file. In under the excel file I'm going to create another package, jxl file. One second, one second. Okay. jxl files. Okay, now copy and copy the path. Okay, and now excel write data dot xlss. Okay, Now uh, we required a library class writable workbook. Writable workbook is the abstract class which is under the JXL library in a write, okay, in write package. Object create a workbook. So first we create a workbook, okay, new, one second, workbook, then create a workbook, okay. So it's throw error. So and workbook is also a abstract class, and this is a method, okay. This is a static method. Create a workbook is a static method which required a parameter, or this is file type parameter, file object we can say, okay. Now now we created a workbook. Now we need to create a sheet, okay. So writable sheet, okay. Create a sheet, okay. So create workbook. So we, with the help of create a workbook object, we will create a sheet. So I'm using a object, and we have an option to create a sheet. So we have two options, without sheet name and with the sheet name. So I am using a create a sheet with the, so I will define a sheet name here. So data sheet, okay, 22 1 23, okay, today days. So 0 means 0 index. So this is a first sheet, so I'm giving a 0 index. So this will create a in a first, okay. So now, so we will get a data from the user, so we can say console. So I'm using a scanner class, okay. Scanner dot new scanner system dot in, okay. Dot in will help to read data from the console, okay. Scanner class comes from the java dot util dot scanner, okay, dot scanner, okay. So why I write manually, guys, as because in an interview, the interviewer will ask that kind of question, okay. Now, so now we need to, we we will require a string type data. So user data, okay, user data, okay. Now, okay, so I will create a row int from the 0, this is an array type. So row, okay, 0, and row greater than, so I will create a four row, okay, and row plus plus. Okay. So, and for int, this will create a column. Okay, column will start from the 0, and column 1, 4, 4 column, and column plus. Okay, so this loop help to create a row, and this loop help to create a column. Okay, and now now we take an input from the user. So before the take input from the user, we want to show the message to user, please enter your data to store in a Excel file. Okay, okay, so this message will show in a console, so user will aware of when he enter our data. Okay, so now user data. Okay, sc dot next line. Okay, now we will store a data into a shell. Okay, so we have another class which is a label is a class which is come from the jxl dot write. Okay, okay, so write project in a jxl library. This is jxl library, write is the package, and label is a class. Okay, this is a hierarchy of the import address. I have already explained in a previous video, so please guys practice like that, so you will explain your code in a interview or any programming technically interview. Okay, easily. Okay, so label and set cell data. Okay, or we can say set user data into shell. Okay, new label. So this label is required row and column. So as you can see, so this required, so we this will, so this is a class and this is a constructor. Okay, so this is a parameterized constructor. So many parameterized constructor in the label class. So we will use a 3 parameterized constructor which will required a column and row and data. As you can see, int c is column, int r is a row, and string count is the data. So it's come from the jxl.write.label class. Okay, so this column, row, and user data. Okay, now now we shared our data into a cell, but the data will need to stored in a sheet. So now create a sheet and add shell. uh, Add cell data. So I will explain, 1 second, throw an exception. So now here we take, or we can say read a data from user or console. Okay, and here we set data into a cell. and we store a data into a sheet. Okay, now complete, but we required to create a file. Okay, still the file is not created, so create a workbook dot write. So dot write method will help to write data which we uh, giving via console or okay, and create a workbook dot close. Okay, so close method will help to close a file. Okay, this is very important. So if not use two method, then your file will be created, but that will be might be corrupted. So you will face an error. Okay. So now run the code. Hope everything is fine. So 1 second. As soon as the file is closed, I will going to show the message to user. 1 second. Your data is successfully it's fine, successfully saved into a file. Okay, plus file path dot get file get name dot dot okay, get file name, return the name of the file or directory. Okay, this will return a file name. Okay. Okay, now I will run the code. Hope everything is fine. Okay, so we not get any error. So now I'm entering name, age, address, uh, and mobile number. Okay, Sumit, 33, Noida, 9971458090. This is the first data. Akash, 35, Greater Noida, and 12345. And Dhruvi, okay, for month, okay, and no mobile number, no age, and Noida, not in Noida, okay, and okay. Oh, okay, so your data is successfully saved into a file or file name. Now refresh the project. Right click on the project to refresh and click the refresh button. Okay, now our file is get saved in a giving path, you can see, and double click on that. Okay, everything is perfectly fine, as you can see, perfectly fine. Okay, name, age, address, and mobile number. Okay, Sumit, Akash, Dhruvi, and 33, 35, and 4th month. This is my daughter name. Okay, Noida, and she has no mobile number. Okay, so let's this is a file sheet name which we are giving here. Okay, hope you guys understand the concept of the Excel file handling. Okay, I hope you have liked the video. To show your response, please hit the like button. And if you are new to this channel, then please subscribe to the channel to support and click the bell icon to receive the notification for updated videos. I would glad to receive your feedback, your suggestions and queries in the comment section. Thanks guys. Thanks for watching.